My sister Camilla or I will be happy to help you.
Speaking of your sister, what exactly was going on when I came in earlier?
We did have a bit of a break-in, but we still have plenty to sell. Robbers were only after one thing.
What was that?
An ornament, solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw.
Dragon's claw, eh? You know, I'm actually headed to Whiterun. If I was to get that claw back for you, is there anything you could do to help me on my journey?
You could? I've got some coin coming in from my last shipment. It's yours if you bring my claw back. Now, if you're going to get those thieves, you should head to Bleak Falls Barrow, northeast of town. Yes.
Sounds like we have a deal.
So now you don't have to go, do you?
Oh, really? Well, I think your new helper here needs a guide.
A guide?
No, by the 8, fine. But only to the edge of town.
By all means, lead the way to the edge of town, Miss Valerius. This should be interesting. So, where to?
We have to go through town and across the bridge to get to Bleak Falls Barrow. You can see it from here, though. The mountain just over the buildings.
I have to go up there.
Those thieves must be mad hiding out there. Those old crypts are filled with nothing but traps, trolls, and who knows what else.
Trolls. I may have bitten off a bit more than I can chew.
I wonder why they only stole Lucan's golden claw. I mean, we have plenty of things in the shop that are worth just as much coin. Lucan found the claw about a year after the store. He never quite explained where he got it. He's a tricky
right?
one.
I wonder if it's possible these bandits were just stealing back their own property. How did they know he had it?
This is the bridge out of town. The path up the mountain to the northwest leads to Bleak Falls Barrow. I guess I should get back to my brother. He'll throw a fit if I take too long. Such a child. Mara bless you for agreeing to help us.
About how much farther is it, Miss Valerius?
Well, it's a winding road up the mountain just ahead. You'll know you're in the right place once you spot the old watchtower. Once you get to the tower, head north. Bleak Falls Barrow should be just around the corner further up.
Thank you very much. Have a good evening, Miss Valerius. I'll be back soon.
Good
with
luck.
Your claw.
Lucan and I will be waiting for you back in the shop.
Very friendly people. Suppose I should be ready for anything. I'll ready my bow. I am running around at night in a strange country. You know, it just occurred to me I really have no idea where I am. I think... Why am I agreeing to get this claw back anyway? I don't even know these people. Oh! Waste of an arrow. Sleep well. It occurs to me I could make even more money if the Valerius buy any gear I find on the road. So peaceful out here at night. I truly better keep my wits about me. Alone in a strange country. I could be walking into anything. No armor. A longbow I stole from the Helgen Keep. If I can find this claw and get back to town safely, I should have enough gold to get to Whiterun. this must be the watchtower Miss Valerius told me to watch out for. I can see nothing in this snow. Damn this weather. Must be bandits. I feel their eyes upon me.
That's close enough.
I could have gotten a better drop on her if it wasn't for the snow. It's really restricting my visibility. I do know a bandit when I see one. Good night. Of course you'd have friends. Just like wolves, the bandits travel in packs. This is more opposition than I was expecting. Another archer. Do you submit? I do not want to kill you.
No!
You fool. You should have stayed down. What a shame. My brother. He should have chosen a different life. You should have stayed in the south. Studded armor and a dagger. I will need more arrows. 3 more arrows. Make sure I'm prepared. I'll definitely need the longbow. I'm enjoying boning up on my archery. Daggers for close quarters. It's a shame the fur armors are much warmer. They don't have quite the durability of the Imperial stuff. I could probably sneak by, but I really don't want anyone sneaking up behind me. Better clear out this watchtower. Besides, from the top, I could get a great view of my surroundings. Maybe spot the barrow. Coin purse. I don't feel bad taking it. This is an Imperial watchtower. They have no business here. Oh no. I've definitely been spotted. I don't need any archers sniping at me as I make my way to the barrows. I must take this watchtower. Can't see anything. Where are you? There.
There's someone there.
I have no use for this heavy stuff. So cold up here. So different from home. A chest. Corundum ingot. Alvor will know what to do with this. Yes, I'll show this to Alvor. Look at the view from this height. It's amazing. If my father could only see me now. But how does the Empire, or even the local Jarl, allow a watchtower like this right across the bridge from where Miss Valerius took me to be taken over by bandits? Do they not have the resources and the manpower to man a position of this defensive importance? It's very strange. I'll tell you what it's not. It's not my problem. It's what my father would always say. He'd say I was sticking my nose where it doesn't belong. So she said to go north from the watchtower. I don't see a path. It's right at the top. I know she said that. It's so cold up here. Far too steep. Gonna have to take the long way around. I could certainly go for a cup of that mead with the... was it juniper berries? Well, I'll find the barrows, grab the claw. I should get a good night's sleep at that inn across from the shop. This must be the place. No wonder they call it bleak. Oh dear. Do I really want to walk right up to the front door and announce myself? Oh, I thought this was going to be a small cave. This looks like it's being fortified. I was expecting 1 to 2 bandits in a hut. This is quite different. I'm gonna try to sneak around the side. See if I can get a good look at how many men they have. No view at all. I'm gonna have to walk right up those front steps. I really don't want to do that. Makes no tactical sense whatsoever walking right up the middle. I don't see another way. Steady now. Steady. Where are you? Oh, I know I heard a sword being drawn. I'm starting to get to the feel for hunting again. Just pop your head right over these steps. only thing I can think is, if I'm having trouble seeing them, perhaps they cannot see me. I must be very careful. I'm not feeling particularly prepared for this. A frontal assault is foolhardy. Oh, there must be another way. Oh no. Excellent shot. Orcs! I was not expecting orcs!
Tell you what, you start running, or I can stab you in the back.
Who needs daggers when I can fight so effectively close quarters with a longbow? Enough blood has been spilled today. You should run. You're not going to outdraw an elf. How many more could there be? I did not come here tonight to spill blood. The more hours I can reclaim, the longer I think I'll last. I have no love for bandits, but I do not enjoy this killing. It's so uncivilized. And certainly they're not all here guarding this claw. So what are they doing here? Outside at night? I don't see any campfire, so they must be taking watch in shifts. Must mean there's more inside. But how many more? Look at this vantage point. On a clear day, you could see Skywatch. This looks like the way in. Bleak Falls Temple. Well, I've come this far, and it makes sense to get in out of the cold. By Magnus, where am I? They don't even see me. Ah, here I am. I'm wasting arrows. You're good. Now you say you yield, so drop your bow and walk away.
Not like this.
I warned you. If you yield, you put your weapon down. I didn't want to kill you. I'm so sorry. if one of these bandits is actually holding the claw. Or is it deeper in this temple? I was hoping it was right here, like on a table. Ugh. Skeevers. I hate skeevers. Disgusting rodents. Ugh. Tempting, but let's see what they're keeping in his chest. Hopefully it's the claw. Oh, come on. Yes. Deeper I go. This claw must be just up ahead. Ugh. Cobwebs. This must be some kind of a burial tomb. An urn on top of a tomb. If the ashes are in the urn, then what's in the coffin? This has fallen into disrepair. The roots of the trees are just growing wild. If I had any sense about me whatsoever, I'd turn back. What have I got myself into? I should have just gone directly to Whiterun. I should have just gone directly to Winterhold. Listen to myself. I'm getting wrapped up in the affairs of these people. I came to Skyrim for one reason. I should have stayed home in Skywatch. I was happy there. It's too late to go home now. It would just be dishonor at this point. Ah, gotcha. Good night. Still alive. It's excellent armor you have, my friend. Good night. These people, they beg for their lives, but they fail to yield. I didn't want to kill you. This is getting interesting. Clearly I want to pull that switch, but is it a trap? These symbols, they must mean something. This potion could come in handy, but I see no purpose for linen wraps. I knew it. Luckily I'm wearing that armor. Alright, we have to figure out... Alright, so... if we pull the lever... there must be some way to get that door open. Alright, I see a snake on the ground. And I see one up there. Oh. Oh, this is too easy. see the code. But why would they put the code in the same room as the lock? Alright. Yeah. Okay, so what order? Okay, the snake's fallen from the middle position. So this one's a snake. The middle one. Okay. And now the middle one clearly should be a snake as well. What happened to knock that down? Perhaps an earthquake? Or a battle? I mean, who knows how long ago this damage occurred. Very good, very good. I was beginning to wonder why Lucan didn't just come get this claw back himself. I'm beginning to understand. Another chest. And of course the claw's not here. That would be too easy. I'm getting more gold from these chests than I imagine I'm going to get from Lucan. Oh, how deep does this go? Ugh. Disgusting. And the Argonians eat you? What a waste of arrows. Last thing I want to carry around in my bags is a skeever tail. Ugh. Disgusting creatures. I will take my arrow. Just wipe it off. You can keep those. I don't need skeever brain on my arrows. Scroll of fireball. Interesting. Poison. I wonder if I can put that on my arrows for a larger... Oh, it's a voices. Who is that? Pardon me. I can't get the feel for this bow. I must find a proper elven bow. My first opportunity. I don't think Lucan sold one, but it's worth asking him where I can find one. I'm positive I heard a voice. Where was it coming from? More importantly, how do I get through here? These vines are too thick to chop, and this web is too... Ugh. Perhaps I'll use that. Unless... I think that scroll I picked up, yes. Cobwebs are very flammable. I mean, I can't shoot through it, so I'll burn it down. What? Cobweb stands? I don't understand. I'll just slice through it. A dagger, though. It's worth a shot. There. Disgusting. Arrows at the ready, boys. Oh.
Keep it away from me!
Ariel, what is that? It appears to be wounded.
Don't let it get
And that is the second largest spider I've ever seen.
Keep it away from me! Don't let it get me! Help! Get it away from me! Get it
Oh, I
away!
see someone's trapped in his web.
Keep it away from me!
You can't get through here, can you?
Keep it away from me!
Back into the abyss.
Keep it away from me! Leave me for Arcade's sake.
I could make good use of it, but I will not carry your venom.
Don't leave me for Arcade's sake.
Give me a second, friend.
You, over here.
Yes?
You did it. You killed it. Now cut me down before anything else shows up.
Seems like you're in a little bit of a sticky situation. But there's the matter of my golden claw. Where is it?
Yes, the claw. I know how it works. The claw, the markings, the door in the Hall of Stories. I know how they all fit together. Help me down and I'll show you. You won't believe the power the Nords have hidden there.
I must demand you hand over the claw first.
Does it look like I can move? You have to cut me down first.
Ah, you have it on your person. I see. So be it. This is so uncivilized.
It's coming loose. I can feel it.
Oh, whoops. That was just a scratch, my
Never
friend.
should have come, you fool. Why should I share this trouble with anyone?
The golden claw. And this is his journal. This will explain. My fingers are trembling. The golden claw is finally in my hands, and with it the power of the ancient Nordic heroes. That fool Lucan Valerius had no idea that his favorite store decoration was actually the key to Bleak Falls Barrow. Now, I just need to get to the Hall of Stories and unlock the door. The legend says that there is a test that the Nords put in place to keep the unworthy away, but that when you have the golden claw, the solution is in the palm of your hand. What have I gotten myself into? The solution is in the palm of your hand. I could turn around and just bring it back to Lucan, but I've come this far. Soul gems. I have a feeling these could be important. How old is this temple? The work that must have gone into excavating this entire complex. And for what purpose? Surely can't you just for burials. Could it? Oh no. What are you? Making sure you're dead. What? Who's there? Not possible. Not possible. Black arts. Dark necromancy. Ah! If I had any wits about me whatsoever, I would venture no further. But I must press on. Army of the undead now. Are they rising on their own, or are they obeying the commands of some hidden master? I must keep my wits about me. This one is definitely dead. Well, that's a bit obvious, don't you think? If you're gonna try and set a booby trap, you can at least attempt to hide it. Perhaps I'm being overly cautious. I knew it. Not possible. Oh, the undead can wield their own magic? How is this possible? Perhaps they are operating of their own will. But how can the ancient dead have will? I know enough magic that I can heal myself. I should make it a point to practice magic to defend myself. If these spirits can harness the power of the undead, perhaps I could too. Could I raise the dead to fight for me? No, it's forbidden. Possibly. You mustn't let them get close enough to hit you. These weapons look ancient. Nordic, yes, but ancient. Booby trap. One. Two. Two. Aha! Ah! Tricky Nords. know, these Nords are assuredly dead. It's easy to spot the ones that might rise. Have they laid there for thousands of... Oh, I didn't even see you. Oh. What gives them the strength to wield these gigantic weapons? I see you, my friend. But do you see me? No, this magic is forbidden. I mustn't think of it. Another abomination dispatched. I'm out of arrows. No self-respecting Altmer would rely on these primitive melee weapons. If I'm to be limited by a supply of arrows, I must practice my conjuration. I've heard tell that you could even conjure arrows from thin air. I must learn this. I have no use for a shield. How many centuries have you rested, my friends? Wait, should I be going up? No. This is the way I came. And this is how we stop the pendulums. Interesting. I'll have to keep this in mind when I make my way back to the Riverwood Trader. I wonder if any of these abominations have additional arrows. This is an interesting bow. I must craft or purchase, if anyone has one, an elven bow when I get a chance. The weight of this bow is just off, but it will get the job done. Whatever gets me out of these catacombs is just fine. You'd have to be blind not to see that, and now I am sure this is the way I came. No sense backtracking. I have a feeling there's only one way out of these catacombs, and that is to venture deeper. I'll make it through this time. Ha! When I was a young boy, my father would tell me stories of how the dead would rise. And they would fight for their master. But I never thought I would see it with my own eyes. Where are you? Venture to say I'm getting quite good at this. They must somehow sense my presence. They've rested for thousands of years. I'm just waiting for someone to Disturb their tomb. What treasures have you for me, ancient Nord? When I return to Alvor, I'll show him this potion. Alright, we must soldier on. Another one of those pull chains. Let's see what you do. Ha! Excellent, this must be the way forward. Very, very clever, Nords. Very clever. Didn't look like a way out at all. Alright, well, now I'm out of the catacombs and I'm in some kind of a cave system. I see daylight. I feel like I've gone very deep, so how can I be seeing daylight? Beautiful. I knew I was being watched. I could feel your eyes on me. This armor's taking a beating. I mustn't let them get close to me. I must find a way to make my arrows more effective. Slow my enemies somehow. Watch your step, girl. Only one way down. So easy to lose your way down here. I'm beginning to wonder if I wanted to leave, could I even find my way out? Oh, I've not been into this place before. Oh, you're a strong one. So powerful. Rest well. This ancient bow is an improvement. Let's see if I can, come on now. Huh, too easy. I think I'm getting better at that. This goes on forever. And I can't turn back now. I must know the secret of this claw. I'm getting rather good at those. Huh. Whoops. How did you not see me? I hear a strong wind, but where is it coming from? Perhaps there's an exit up ahead, or a chasm. Some sort of a ravine underground. Now, how deep does that go? I'd rather not find out. Let's see. I have plenty of arrows now. What kind of ceremony or ritual are they performing down here? To build an entire city underground just to bury the dead. Just doesn't make sense. At last we come to it. The final puzzle. Well, there's the claw. 3 rings, 3 symbols. Clearly there's a code, but there must be a clue hidden in these panels. Perhaps in these archways. Claw, it fits like a key, but the symbols must be lined up differently. But in what order? The solution must be outside. There must be a tablet or a carving or something to give me a clue. I must look for these symbols. There was a bear and an eagle. What was the third one? Must be something. Otherwise, I've come this far for nothing. I can't see retracing my steps empty-handed. I did gather plenty of equipment and a pocket full of gold, but I must get that final door open. Must be a switch or a pulley. If the claw is a key, what is the combination? What did that man's journal say? When you have the claw, the solution is in the palm of your hand. The palm... Oh, it's right there in front of me. The palm of the claw. It's too easy. The bear. The moth. The bird. Ah, by Magnus. Excellent. Excellent. I would say this is downright exciting. I wonder if anyone's made it this far. I could be the first to walk, to set foot here in thousands of years. My eyes are playing tricks on me. I must be careful not to fall under any ancient witchcraft. Bats. I must keep my wits about me. What is that? I must be very careful. My father always said, get a good sense of your surrounding. Be mindful. No surprises. I'm not letting any of the ancient undead sneak up behind me. Underground waterfall. I may be able to find a quicker way out. I can't get up there, but there might be a path. Now I know what they were doing underground. They were building this altar. Oh, I feel power here. This is an ancient power. No, be careful. I'll collect what I can and I'll be on my way. I have no idea what could happen if I approach that wall. Could be a trap. No. I must be careful. The power. I can feel it. What was that? What is this place? What was that? Oh. What have I awakened? awakened an ancient evil. I should not have gone near the wall. What black magic is this? I should not have gone near the wall. Back into the abyss. What was this power you wielded against me? I feel strange. I must get out of here. I need time to think. I must process what's happened to me and what I've seen today. This has been beyond anything I was prepared for. I doubt Lucan had any idea what he had. The fact that he keeps it just out in the open at its shop. If those bandits had known what they were looking for, it wouldn't have been a stretch to rob Lucan of it. So obvious the whole time. Right out in the open. And Lucan never knew. I'm so thirsty. I must get back to town. Yes, I'll rent a room at the local inn. Some bread, cheese, a bottle of wine. I knew there was a way out. I don't remember this. No one could have been here for a very long time. They would have grabbed the gold. Most of these chests aren't even locked. What dark magic was practiced at this altar? The way out. Thank Ariel. Fresh air. Blessed be I to be free of that place. What was I thinking? Going in there, I had no business in that place. Okay, I must find my way back to town. Yes. This is Corundum. I'll make note of where it is. I bet Alvo would want to know, or at least he'd loan me a pickaxe. I could bring it back to him. Although I think I would find more use fashioning my own armor. I doubt I'll find any quality elven armor this far north. It's worth a look. It is very tranquil in this land at night. And fairly desolate. Although, I am quite a ways out. I imagine anyone that I would run across at this hour probably would not be a friend. Not worth the arrow. Beautiful. It's funny, these arrows and this bow that I found underground. Wait, shh. Was I seen? It's just a simple cavern. Why should I be scared? I just fought off an army of the undead. I think one farmer I could handle. No, I'll leave him alone. I have no business with him. I must get back to Riverwood. So when I think about how ancient this bow is, it still works. It works beautifully. I'll give it to the Nords, they certainly knew how to build a bow 1,000 years ago. I should be mindful that I am still a stranger in this town. I can't run around armed in the middle of the night. Could arouse suspicion. I've returned with your claw. Camilla?
You have the claw. Oh, you have to tell Lucan at once. Hurry!
Lucan, I've returned.
The sooner you find the claw, the sooner our
I
lives
have the
can
golden
get back to
claw.
normal. You found it! There it is! Strange. It seems smaller than I remember. Funny thing, huh?
Yes.
I'm gonna put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister.
It really was no small task. I can't even begin to tell you what I went through to get it, but I won't trouble you. Miss Valerius?
It means so much to us to have the claw back where it belongs. Thank you.
It's my pleasure.
You and me, we're the only people around who aren't complete fools.
You don't have a very high opinion of your neighbors, do you, Lucan?
The Riverwood Trader is everything you need at the store.
Good night, my friends. I must get something to eat and a soft bed. So many nights I chose to camp out and skywatch under the stars. And all I want now is a soft bed in an inn. Off to celebrate, my friend.
Got something to say?
It's not a warm welcome for the man who got your claw. He must be tired. So that's the inn. I remember going that way. Where's Alvor's? It's the Riverwood Trader. Ah. This is Alvor's. Okay. I'm beginning to learn my way around. He did say I could use his workbench, but I don't know if he meant in the middle of the night. I should speak to him in the morning. Very trusting people. He leaves his equipment out overnight. I think I could just tweak this bow a bit. I do have the steel. Ah, it worked. Excellent. It seems stronger. I'll practice on this dagger as well. Nothing to that. I think soon I should find some leather and try to fashion myself some more protective armor. Seems as though Alvar is asleep. I'll see him in the morning. Excellent. Oh, it's so warm.
Are you listening?
Perhaps a seat near the fire.
The ale is going bad. We need to get a new batch. Did you hear me?
Yep, ale's going bad.
I guess you don't have potatoes in your ears after all. Just make sure we get a fresh batch in soon. You're that visitor been poking around.
It's true, milady. Thank you for allowing me into your inn. Have you heard any rumors lately?
They say a dragon attacked Helgen. Sounds like hogwash to me.
Dragon? I wouldn't know anything about that. I'd like to rent a room.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Thank you, ma'am.
We got rooms and food. Drink, too. I cook. Ain't much else to tell. Need a room? Talk to Delphine.
Any opportunity in town for an Altmer such as myself?
Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter.
I'll have a look, thank you. Anything else in town lately?
There have been whispers. A boy up in Windhelm, name of Aventus Aretino, been trying to contact the Dark Brotherhood.
What? The Dark Brotherhood here?
All right then.
Can't believe it. Dark Brotherhood. I thought they'd been snuffed out. Oh, I could sit there and listen to the music all
Give
night.
me a mug of ale.
Coming right up.
Oh, I think these weary bones are getting the better of me. Oh, I must rest.
Give me a mug of ale.
Coming right
Sit
up.
for a minute.
Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun from old
I won't have to hear that all night, will I? A little bread and apples. Perhaps a drink of mead.
And the braggart
It is
did
sweet.
swagger and brandish his blade as he told of bold battles in gold he had made. But then he went quiet, did Ragnar the Red, when he met the shield maiden Matilda, who said,
Oh, now to rest my head.
"Oh, you talk and you lie
In
and
the
you
morning,
drink all our mead. Now I think it's
I'll
high
journey
time
to
that you
Whiterun.
lie down and bleed."